up, Whatty Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for The Promised Neverland chapter 21 and 21.5 as well. I'm sorry this is late. I should have done this yesterday. I should have done it on the 31st, but I'm doing it now. So again, sorry for this being late. Anyway, last chapter we got the terms of the alliance with Sister Crone, so hopefully and we also found out about the adult trackers, which I thought was really interesting. So hopefully we're going to learn more from Sister Crone today. So without further ado, let's get to chapter 21 first. Number 18,684, Crone. From today on, you are to work towards your ultimate goal of becoming a mama. The girl does everything it takes for the sake of survival. Our teacher, known as Grandma, told me, you must compete. This is how we must survive. Because remember, the girls, certain girls get to become a mama. Oh man, this cover is creepy as hell. Oh God. The plot keeps progressing. 23 pages to this issue to celebrate the series' success, so this is called an obvious trap. Come right in. Now, what would you like to know? Are you seriously planning on going? It's Sister Crone. She did say that she'd tell us anything, but what if her intentions look like this? We'll be okay. We already know what the enemy wants. It's to make us trust her enough to drop pieces of usable evidence in front of her. That's right, so our job is to prevent that from happening. We'll never trust her and we'll never let her gain any evidence. However, we will gain information from her. Anyway, we've got to take advantage of everything we can. Keep in mind that there's no guarantee she'll tell us the complete truth. I agree. I predict that she'll be throwing in at least a few lies here and there, but I still want to make use of her to the fullest. We'll gain information and we'll feed her with lies as well. In essence, all we have to do is make sure we don't give ourselves away. Fire away, kid. Oh my God. I don't know what this is good. This is either going to be good or bad. Let's see. Fire away, kids. Are you sure we can ask you about anything? Let's plan out our questions before we leave. Oh, yes. Anything, whether it's about the farm headquarters or how about what it feels like to be an adult who murders children. God. Yes, I can answer that too. And anything else you'd like to know? First of all, why didn't you answer that question? I kind of would like to know that. Then our first demand will be, show us that thing, the device you adults use to track us kids. Oh, of course. What do you think? Pretty simple, isn't it? You can't really identify who each mark represents, but I'm impressed that you already knew about the trackers. Yeah, Mama showed us once, but we don't know where they are or how to destroy them, and that's why you can't escape, huh? But do you know, Sister Crone? Yes, its location is here, somewhere in the left ear. So we got that confirmation. Alright, so I have no idea how to destroy them, but I'd advise against it. After all, both that thing and the headquarters will get an alert if you do. So that's good to have that confirmation. It's just like Ray said, and she didn't lie about the location either. Oh, you guys are doing good on the conversation part, but okay, we'll see if this works. You've got no choice but to remove them from your body. Cutting them out would be an option, I suppose. But this building has barely anything sharp. Knives, even the cooking knives we have, won't do the job. And once we do make our escape, we won't have any medicine either. I'd rather not leave this place with a high risk of blood loss or a nasty infection. Well, there is a rather decent scalpel inside the medical kit here. You rarely ever need it, but it's there just in case an accident happens within the house grounds. All the tools and drugs you'll need will be in the infirmary as well, including anesthesia. I'd say we have enough material in stock for 5 kids. And as for the key, I'll lend you mine. Heck, I'll even teach you how to properly carry out the procedure. And with that, this case is closed. What's next? Something's fishy. How old are you? Were you born into this state just like we were? Geez, have some decency. You should never ask a grown woman about her age. Is what I'd love to say, but I'm 26. God, I feel old. She's younger than me. I feel old. Born in 2019, huh? I was born and raised in a Grace Field house. As for Isabella, she's 31, born in 2014, and she also was born and raised in a place like this. At least, huh? At least that's what it said in her records. So, hold on a second. This kind of turns the tables on things a little bit. Because that book, remember the most recent copyrighted books they have is from 2015. So Mama was born before that book was even published, and yet she was born on a farm like us too. So neither of these adults are from the outside world, huh? So either the demons took over later than we thought they did, or earlier than we thought we did, and something tells me if this is the case and this is the truth, Isabella is probably part of the first generation, and she's probably the first generation of mamas. She's got to be the first generation of mamas, and she was raised on the farm. We got to get more background on Isabella, because that would be the only way for it to make sense, is that she was part of the initial demon takeover. So we'll see. How is the outside world? Have you ever seen it? Never. What did you expect me to say? Yes, even if it was a lie, it's true, I have it. Finally, a change in expression. But I know that there are humans out there. Get that confirmation. Adults like us who come from farms produce your food. But there are also people from the outside world who produce and deliver all of our clothes and other supplies. Okay, so we know that there are humans outside of these walls that aren't just used for food, for food. So I'm guessing, because it's usually based on the test scores, that the lower test score people, because they won't rebel, that's why they don't get eaten? Just a thought. Supplies, like toys and books? Yes, furniture and test materials also come from their side of the world. Ooh. If that's true, then Mr. Minerva's books are also. I've actually seen one of them in headquarters just once in my life. From what I could tell, that human was on equal ground with them. We need to get more insight on this. This is interesting. How we have a caste system for the humans. And we'll see what happens. We'll find out what this human... If that's Mr. Minerva, I'm going to laugh my ass off. But if that human is the one that let the demons in, ooh, he's probably had something to do with helping the demons gain strength or open the dimension. That's just a couple of my guess. Outside, there are humans who won't get eaten. Your goal should be to blend in with their society. Well, thanks for pointing out the obvious that we need to blend, but also thanks for pointing out that there's humans that the demons won't eat. So this caste system is interesting. We got to figure out who are the humans that they won't eat. Humans who won't get eaten. If this is true, there's definitely a higher possibility of Mr. Minerva still being alive. If this is true, she was a farm animal since birth. She's never been in the outside world. Wait, so Sister Crumb, do you know when the demons came to our world and why we all ended up like this? The demons? Oh, you mean them. I have no idea. Where's this farm located? No idea. How's the security around this farm? I can answer that. Honestly, it's not bad at all. They have so much faith in the trackers that there's barely any security. Heck, I don't think anybody even consistently comes around to patrol the area. It's true that I couldn't hear anything on the other side of the wall, but this is probably still a lie. There's no way that the security's going to be this lax. No goddamn way. Thank you very much. That's it? Yes, ma'am. Good night. They're intelligent. They come head first towards me to obtain information that they don't even know if they should trust, and yet they are also taking care to not drop any obvious hints I could use against them. These kids know exactly what's going on. Hold on a second. I need to scroll down a little bit. As long as they didn't let me obtain my evidence, I have no choice but to let them go. But still, pooh. And she's laughing that evil bitch-ass laugh. I see. So you already knew where the trackers are located and how to destroy them. Very Very intriguing. I've learned a lot today. How? Well, you just made it obvious with that face that she's right, Emma. You were so much better last chapter, Emma. Anyway, let's plan out our questions before we leave. We planned this out. We haven't made any mistakes, and yet why? Information isn't necessarily just words. You both were very careful with your words in order to hide what you truly wanted to get from me. You both paid the utmost attention to the way you worded and timed your questions. I'm proud of you both. But you also let your guard down because you were overconfident in your ability to plan. Seriously, humans are like open books. You can learn so much about them just by watching them standing still. Attitude. Eyes, blinking, sweat, actions, pupils, heart rates, everything can become a very useful clue that allows you to check on your opponent. Right. And yet both of you didn't lift a single finger to check your ears once I revealed the location of the trackers. And with that, this case is closed. What's next? You didn't seem excited at all when I told you that there's a way to remove them safely. That's right. In the beginning, we also... How stupid of me. She already knew that we would be smart enough to avoid making foolish statements, so instead of focusing on our language, she focused on our visual reactions. So, why did you kids ask me questions you already knew the answers to? Is there still something that you're trying to hide from me? Don't worry, we still haven't dropped anything big enough for her to be able to use as evidence against us. Yeah, well, whatever. Do you know about the demon? What? You don't. Of course you don't. What did you just... I'll tell you all about that the next time you come visit me. Feel free to stop by anytime. We'll definitely talk a lot more when you come by next time. We were severely underestimating Sister Crone. She saw right through us. Yeah, she still doesn't have any proof against us, but still, our aim was to not let her get any information out of our side. She, too, is just like Mama. She's an adult who's actually managed to stay alive in this harsh system to this day. I've realized just now that we really do need to get out of this place as quickly as possible. We can't afford to slack around anymore. And that because of that, tomorrow's planned investigation has to go perfectly. Oh, here we go. Thursday, November 2nd, 6 days until they escape. Now, that's right. In the beginning, it's about time. It's about that time. Wait, it's about time. Mama finally makes a move. Oh my God. All right, let's see what 21.5 brings us. Here we go. Oh, it's extras. Yay! Happy New Year 2039. It's first thing in the year. It's a crime scene. Wait, no, he hasn't been murdered. Norman fainted. Looks like a cold. Listen, children, for a while, from now on, stay away from the infirmary. You must stay away. I mean, she did say that, but, Emma, I came to play. No, you can't. You'll catch my cold. I won't. I don't catch colds, so I'll be fine. Who told you that? I read in a book once that idiots don't catch colds. Fucking right. Okay, I'll never give up. I'm here again. You can't. You'll get sick and Mama will get mad. Then just get me, sick already, huh? Because if you do, we'll finally be together all right. If you say you could cure colds faster if you just pass it on to someone else, you would get... Oh, man. All right, here we go. Let's all go. They've finally been restrained. Well, no wonder. Why don't you just give up? Just listen to Mama's advice. I'm sure Norman would rather prefer peace and quiet, too. But Norman's always alone because of he gets sick all the time. That sucks. Emma. Sorry, but I have no idea what you're trying to say, Ray. Let's go visit him. Just a little bit. Let's see Norman. Please, please, Mama. I admire the thought, but you must wait until he's better again. Please let him go. Please let us talk to him. Please let me hear just a little bit of his voice. I didn't kidnap him. I got some herbs from the forest. Herbs. That's just a normal weed, honey. The knocking continued on into the night, but in the end, nobody was allowed inside. Let us know. They're having so much fun. Oh, I love these. The next day, she finally had to resort to this. Cough, cough. I'm back. Emma, I told you no. Here, a cup. Emma, quit sneaking around every time I look away. Talk to you soon, Norman. Soon. I'm not alone. Oh, hello? Now we can talk without being close by. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god. Okay, now let's talk about the thing. What do you nerdigans think Mama's talking about? I think it's about that time that the shipping's happening. We'll see. I hope we get to find more about Mama's past soon, because I'm curious what you nerdigans think about that. What do you think? How do you think Mama, was Mama, like, born on the first farm? Or do you think I'm kind of leaning towards the file was wrong and she was the first one kidnapped by the demons? We'll see. We'll see if I'm right on that. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. expansion. There's a couple ways you can do it. You can donate to the Nerdigans Inc. Patreon or purchase something off the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. Both links are in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow my Twitch channel and follow me on the Twits, aka Twitter, and friend me on PlayStation Network. Everything's in the description box below. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!